There's a lot of reasons not to be a landlord, and they're pretty well documented. A lot of times, the tenants are going to require things. They might be hassly or needy. There's always going to be something that goes wrong in a home, okay? If you're not ready for that, it might not be for you, okay? So number one, you have to realize that the tenant is paying you for your house, either buying you the house basically or paying you monthly. And so it is a little bit of an inconvenience, but in the long term, you're going to come out way ahead, okay? One of the other things that gets people in trouble a lot of times I've found is long distance landlording. If you've got a property in another state, you can't drive by and see what they're doing, You can't see if they're throwing wild parties or just trashing the house. And so, yeah, you might be getting the money, but meanwhile, your value is deteriorating. Another pitfall is just poor management. Either you're hiring a company who's not a good property manager, or you yourself. Now, regardless of if you hire somebody, I think it's always good to kind of know what's going on with your property. And so when you want to be able to drive by and see it, you want to see what's going on, you know it, you can touch it, it's there. And that's the great part about real estate, right? It's something that's there. It's not like a stock certificate or a business that supposedly exists that you can't see it around the world. It's something real, it's ground, and it's a building, right? So you want to make sure that you're managing it correctly. And part of that is choosing your tenants wisely and correctly. So you want to make sure you're doing your due diligence and going in accordance with the fair housing laws, obviously. But if you're seeing someone that's got a poor rental history, they don't make payments, you might want to wait. Don't rent to them, because guess what? They might not pay you, right? So, and it always helps when you have a little bit of a fund, a slush fund, I guess, to where, you don't have to be desperate for the next tenant to come in. You want to be wise and smart about how you place them and who you place. Have them be a good, solid tenant who you have a high assurance of them paying you. Then you're going to avoid a lot of these problems that landlords come into with if either people don't pay or they pick the wrong person who trashes the house.